Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Boy, did I feel weird after yesterday's video. I started presenting with weird symptoms, flu symptoms, pain in some of my joints, neck, spine. It's all gone now. So definitely new energies coming in. And there's more. So I'm just going to bring it as it comes in with no plan. So I had a vision quest this morning, and this is the journey. I'm sharing it with you because I can see it in the collective. The vision was I was watching a shot putter, and then my lens came out to the realization, oh, it's the Olympics. And then my lens came out and I saw millions of people watching the Olympics. And then my lens came out and I saw the distraction. And the distraction took me to Mount Olympus. I attached no meaning to that. This is just what came in. Took me to Mount Olympus to just stand and witness. And a door opens into the mountain and I enter. The space is very dark and I'm shown the polarity of what I have the potency to make in this dark space. If I'm fearful, tendrils of dread and fear might appear to stroke me on the shoulder or to pull my hair or scare me. If I'm curious, will I see the dragon that's inside me projected by me into the blackness of what now surrounds me? There's a reckoning here. And are we about to step into the harsh light of personal accountability? Imagine living in a dark place where everything you see is just a shadow. Okay, let me just jump back to the start. So that then took me to Plato's cave. And imagine living in a dark place where everything you see is just a shadow. And your whole life you believe these shadows are the only real things. Well, this picture is a part of a famous story called Plato's Allegory of the Cave. It's a story that Plato, a great thinker from ancient Greece, wrote to help us understand the difference between what seems real to us and what is actually real. It's not just a puzzle about truth. It's a kind of riddle that makes us think hard about what we know and what we don't know. In 2016, I wrote a workshop called REAL, R-E-A-L, Radical Emancipation of an Allegorical Life. And it was about how we discern mythologies. They can be family stories, mythological stories, archetypal stories, and how we base our beingness and persona on those stories by our need to identify. Okay, this is very natural. We've just got to know when to challenge it and give it a poke because it's time to change. How do you discern mythology and symbolism as real or fake, meaningful, meaningless? The hand leads and misleads. The eye follows and the mind makes it real. Plato's, I love these slips. Let's do that. Plato's Allegory of the Cave comes from his writing called The Republic, which shows us how easily we can be fooled by fake things and how surprising the truth can be when we first learn about it. The lesson is about harnessing and practicing inner critical inquiry, which isn't obedient to social norms. And this took me to a new word. If you know me, you know I love new words. Ataraxia. ataraxia, which is Greek for undisturbed or untroubled. It's a kind of inner peace, the ability to remain calm despite strong feelings. A person who, with strong ataraxia, has mastered the emotions and can rise above the ordinary difficulty that we all encounter in life. Ataraxia is the ultimate form of keeping an even keel. And a sentence that came through is, I wounded myself to serve this. Okay. And I wounded myself to serve this. I'm going to leave that sentence there just for the moment. If it comes back in, I'll speak into it, but I would rather you speak into it for yourself. Go all the way down your family line. And I wounded myself to serve this. So, 4 cards from and I think these cards are showing an element of the gateway that came in yesterday. Standing stones, the witnesses, the aged, wrinkled witnesses of all that has happened. Ancestors, gateways, sacred. Okay. The oak door. So there's the journey through the door. I know I'm not the only one. I've spoken to a few people recently who've been walking through doors, specifically walking through doors. So, yeah, I know. The Siddhya, the seer, coming in on that 33-6. Ancient knowledge, help, dimensional. And to guard the doorway, we have the oak guardian. Standing at the threshold, helping you find your answers with an open mind. That feels good. That feels very grounding. And remember, we can't find answers unless we know what the questions are. And sometimes we need a question and sometimes we don't. Again, it's discernment after discernment. This is critical inquiry. Well, I hear what you're saying, but that's not my story. Yeah, it's very quiet. It's very quiet. What else? Should we close with a nature's whisper? Nature's whisper. Okay, I've dropped into a pause because I'm just noticing there's energy wrapping itself up and around my spine, just between the shoulder blades. Look, guys, I can't even. I got to tip my hat because you know where this is going. Maybe I do an 8-8 reading, not so much a Lionsgate, but maybe an 8. I don't know. I'll do whatever I'm called to do. Yeah, look at the blimmin', yeah. It's beautiful. It's all we need. It's all we need. Underlying. That's lovely. There's a message there to rest the weary mind and allow yourself to be held. See, because there might be an inner narrative of you think you have to do it all. Allow yourself to be held by the oak, by the seer within you, the higher self within you, the future seer within you, by the earth, by the dragons. Allow yourself to be held. And that means what? To drop your guard, maybe feel vulnerable, maybe allow the emotions that have been suppressed in all the brilliant problem-solving doingness to rise. And I know I say this ad nauseum, but what is your relationship with rest? It took me 5 years to learn how to rest. It's a serious relationship, which I am fully committed to. Okay, people, this is better. This is better. I just love, wow. It's a beautiful, slightly cheeky energy that's going, yeah, what are you waiting for? Come on. Oh, well, what if? Now, come on. And it's all a choice. Okay. I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you for your beautiful comments on the last couple of videos, and I will see you all again soon. Take care. Bye.